Right, a handy wee parking spot we got there today at Rossnalagh. Today is the 5th of July. What time is it? What time is it? 11:56. And here in Donegal, they have the 12th of July the weekend before Northern Ireland. Because they want to come up to Northern Ireland and do yours too, you see. But they want to have their own. So they have it the week beforehand. People like myself get up there in the morning and get a free parking space. And then you get other ones in and queue up for hours to pay a fiver. Let's see what they're charging this year. That's always €5 or £5. They always rip off the Northern Ireland people. Well, we'll find out what they're doing this year. Muzzly rain this morning. I've opted for my winter coat. Sun shining, winter coat on Rossnalagh was. Jellyfish on the beach. So whenever we finish here today, we're not going to spend too long on the beach, we'll have to go elsewhere. Borrowed my sister's harness. But the harness I use for Luna, same brand, it's gone way hard and she doesn't like it. That one there's much more free and all. So I borrowed hers today. See if I get there. But I think some people do like traffic jams, you know. You go to Port Royce on Easter Monday and people are queued for hours. There's people who love doing that, you know. Me and Luna don't do jams, don't we not, Luna? Good morning. Thank you very much. And there's linked to Battle of the Somme. The reason why. Oh, I will take a wee look at that later on. That's a very good quality booklet there. Do you even do digital downloads here, boys? Over 15,000 copies on print plus free digital download. You shouldn't have AI doing all this kind of stuff, you know. AI is coming now. I really see the price. Car Park, same price as last year. They rip off the Northern Ireland ones for £5 sterling. 16% the last time I looked. So 5/16s is 50, 70p you've been overcharged. No, make it run down. Luna's a habit of going to cars. But this one passes. That's about like the one that ran over you, Luna. Oh, there's a whole queue in it. We risk our lives here. We're here all day. That's all the locals fleeing who don't like bands, all getting out of the way. Let's go over Northern Ireland and have peace and quiet to think of themselves. All the bands are down here.
How you doing?
How you doing? Well, we take a shortcut there, pet. Oh, Luna. Oh, you going underneath? You know, can't be ice jumping. I don't know. Come on this way, pet. How's that? Come on this way, no scrounging it. Come on. We'll go to the toilets furthest away. People won't walk to them, Luna. There's people getting seats for the service already, boys. Hey, they are keen. Portable toilets are nice and clean. They've got hand sanitizer. What they be like at the end of the day, I don't know. I stayed over here 1 year. I camped overnight. In the following morning, some boys have got all the toilets and pushed them over sideways. And you imagine them boys in the motorhomes over there, if they were lying on the toilets here, and some yobbos had them pushed over. A couple of boys have preserved a couple of seats for themselves, have they? I brought myself a wee stool today and I forgot to bring it with me. The crowds are forming up now. There's ones, wee cups of tea, wee puppies are all out. Wee ankle biters, wee sausage. There's quite a few pups down here. None of that the only pup that likes bands. Look at this here, there's quite a few. Look at one over there too. I don't. See, I like it here is handy for me if everybody sits down. And then Luna's behind the fence and doesn't cause any chaos. Isn't that right, Luna? Because Luna likes to cause chaos. Look, she's pulling on the lead now. Come on, nobody pulling on the lead. But there's brollies there on standby. See all the brollies? And if a bit of rain comes on, it could be like a wall of brollies. A wee ditch here, you know, this might do me here. I have a pole to tie Luna on there. Aye, tie you on that pole there, Luna, this'll do us. If the brollies go up, I should still see over them. There's a brolly up there. Might stay here. Luna likes this prime spot, don't you? See, anytime anybody opens a bag up, she's nosing in. Well, no, that nosing in the bags, Luna. You don't like to be too close to bands, them drums, don't you? Not pet. Some of them boys are way loud. Some of them bagpipes is way loud too. We are actually partly sheltered here from the gales. This is a handy spot now. When the bands come, I'll be standing up. But if I'm sitting here sheltered, that means Luna's sheltered. And I'm getting a bit of heat of Luna. It's a prime wee spot, this, Luna. Look, there's a wee puppy over there too. Aye. Lots of puppies here today. Whatever you want, look. The weather today is all over the place. I've got my leggings on, my wanted jacket, umbrellas everywhere, the sun's shining, swelter now, swelter. Black cloud in the distance, blue sky, anything could come. We'll probably get everything today. But it's actually warm here now. We're out of the wind and it's warm. It's just nice, isn't it, Luna? Luna has been very good today. She's just sitting there beside me. I'm up my arm around her. And she's not annoying anybody. And she's just looking around what's going on. There's people there with wee cups. See the wee cups and all. They brought everything in the kitchen with them. Cups, spoons, tea bags, worker basket. The whole works there, boys. There's something interesting there. They're selling wee quiz sheets. £1 sterling or €150. They're ripping off the free staters here, boys, I'll tell you. They're ripping us off for the parking. That's €5 parking or £5 sterling. So they're ripping off the Northern Ireland folk. Where Northern Ireland ones selling quiz sheets are ripping off the Southerners down here. Ripping everybody off. That's what today's all about, isn't it? There should be 16% in the pound, like. Should be €1.20. Allowed for exchange rates. Come on up, bands. We've been sitting here this last hour. I started at 12:30. Oh, fair, we were near the end of the route, like. Seems like we didn't hear them coming till they're more or less there. They should have sent the flute band to start so we could have heard them coming. But the rain is coming sideways. The sun is up there somewhere. If I go over there, I'm going to get the rain hitting the lens of the camera. It's complicated, what? Complicated. If I go too close to the road, she barks. So I thought this might be as good as we're going to get here. But when I was here this morning, the rain came behind me back. Now it's going, if it comes now, it'll probably hit the lens here. But we'll see. The bands is coming, the bands! She's getting all excited with the tail. All excited. This is the 5th of July. Rossnalagh hold the 12th parade on the Saturday before the 12th of July. Well, they're near the end now. Get on tune going. Get on tune. a bad spot, this, isn't it? Doesn't matter what spot I seem to pick. Or I guess tapping the drums. So if I crowd that corner there, they want to get playing for the crowd, but without the corner you wouldn't see that. I don't have to move from my prime spot. Unless they start playing before they get to us, out of the 4 or 5 bands, only one band's been playing in front of us here. Oh, that takes an accordion to get going, doesn't it? They're not loud bands. Unbelievable. Look how quick the Pipers are playing again, boys. Hey, wasting no time there. Never seen that before, eh? The World Champion, or the All-Ireland Bagpipe Championship is on Monday today. So there might be a few bands that should have been here, not here because of the way to that. Well, I was going to have to land this camera now, like, doesn't matter what you try and do. I mean, how the camera, try and shove it with my body here, but I don't know where it's pointing now. You can definitely see that. See when the up wee spell of rain, the bands have there's less gaps now. They'll rush to get to the field now to get shelter. That's what I reckon, anyway. What do you reckon, Lena? They're looking for shelter? Check this food. They need more bands here. There's too many lodges behind the one band.
Come on up, Pat. Lena, more up. You get all tangly. Hold on. Fine, should be over, Pat. Head on. Oh, no, don't leave the locals alone, Lada. You're pulling the army. Come on, visitors, come on. You do take a notion sometimes. Well, if they find a better spot, Pep, for the return parade, we're going to go down to the gate. Hopefully their players are coming out. Look at the size of gaps there, boy. Unbelievable.
Banners are still coming down the hall yet. I'm sort of getting a bit bored, doing this falling asleep. It's a wee bit too long. I think they're shutting some of these gaps up. The leggings are going to get cut in these brambles here. Oh, no, I'm getting cut in these brambles. see the wee bus coming down the distance, the wee shuttle bus, so we're near the end now. And why a lot of accordion bands that end up the dead people? That's Luna, that's the famous Luna there.
Let me YouTube.
Aye. You live on YouTube now?
Show us the radio voice.
I got wee boys got him on about. They're all excited now, you've identified Luna. They probably see Luna as a walking past, but it's never actually stopped that way. Luna's becoming famous, ain't you, Pat? I think that's the last one, Luna. Police car coming behind. Oh, find the field. Let's see if Luna gets the odd chip and all. Come on, Luna. Come on, Luna. Come on, these guys start scrounging now. We're going to the field here. I'll let you get one or two wee chip. I'm not going to overdo the chips now. Luna, I was all excited. That's about the band she likes. We're back in the car park now. I was here one other year and I car camped and I thought I could have brought the caravan, you know, because the bars were open. Bars are closed now. Got brand new ones and put on. Well, we'll get you fresh water, Luna. We'll get you fresh water over here. So if we come in the caravan this year, we've been a wee bit stuck. Up we go. Probably we couldn't go on the beach, Luna. Jellyfish on the beach. Right, I go.